Episode, what, 12?
Yeah.
12? Oh, 11 or 12. One of the damn two. Of the Hydro and Co. podcast. Welcome back. Tag, welcome back to the show, buddy.
Yes,
Last
sir.
time you were on, we had our most viewed video, so let's see if the magic stays alive there.
You got that it factor.
Yeah, there's just something about
Him.
Tag that just brings people to the video, apparently. But we're gonna hop right in. Just a quick little shout out to our sponsor, Rogue Energy. There actually has been people that have actually bought the stuff, so surprisingly enough, 10% off, code Hydro, off your purchase at rogueenergy.com. And then also we have merch. If for some reason you're interested in some merch, we have anything that you might desire. Underwear line coming soon. Hydro and Co boxers.
Hell yeah.
Definitely coming in the works. But other than that, we got posters, we got AirPod cases, we have hoodies, t-shirts, leggings, joggers, anything that we can slap a Hydro and Co logo on that's made in Bangladesh. We have.
Fucking betcha.
We have the factory running on full steam ahead. I promise you that. All 100 of them are just working on those like one order a month. Just grinding. Perfect quality. Thread count through the roof. Best merch in the game.
Way to show some confidence, Wyatt.
Yeah, absolutely. But, we're going to get right into today's episode. We're going to talk about week 3 a little bit, or week 5. Damn, week 3. No, week 5. And then predict some week
3.
6 stuff.
Jeez, what?
What everyone's waiting on is my NFL power rankings, because everyone just
Power
seems to love
rankings.
those. But I think we'll go ahead like every episode, starting with our fantasy football recap. So Chase, do you want to share the screen?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Alright.
Yeah, pull that screen up. I'll just give you a little spoiler. Logan
Boom.
is 0-5. 0-5, 0-5.
Speaking of them, we'll start off with them, right?
Yeah, we'll speak off with Logan.
Yep.
Yeah, not a bad week on Logan's part. It's just wasn't good enough.
Alvin Kamara finally came back for him.
Yeah, had a good game. Just wasn't enough. Dalton Schultz kind of fucked him over.
And Christian Kirk.
And Christian Kirk.
And Christian Kirk.
And his defense.
And Josh Allen went absolutely nuclear.
He did.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
What's new?
Every week.
Yeah, and it's honestly surprising that Jake did win, considering he had Jamal Williams, who didn't do anything, and he also had the Lions defense. Definitely could have produced a loss there, but it worked out in his favor. All I can say for Logan is in 2 leagues he's combined 0-10. So maybe next week. Possibly. I don't know.
Damn it.
Moving on, I guess.
Yeah,
It's an absolute
very much
juggernaut this week.
Now, Cody trading Najee for Eckler. Sorry, Chase. That might have put him right there with you as best team in the league. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
He's got a good team.
I think y'all are like right there. Like I don't know who's better, but I think Cody's got a damn good team.
He's got a big hole at wide receiver too right now.
He doesn't have a second wide receiver, yes, but
Or
everywhere
first
else
wide
is
receiver.
very good.
Mm-hmm.
At first wide receiver. Now, Mike Evans is a hole.
I mean, I'd say so. I mean, not like a fancy
Josh
receiver.
Jacobs is not.
It depends on how Godwin plays, really.
His running backs just went absolutely insane this week.
Yeah, 65 points.
Clyde kind of fell back to earth.
Yeah, he did fall back to earth, but with Eckler and
Yeah,
Jacobs
Clyde's
and
losing his
J.D.
job.
Yeah, J.D. McKissick had a hell of a game too. He looked very good, and Clyde didn't look bad. It's just J.D. looked a lot better.
I mean, we're comparing a Commanders running back to a Chiefs running back right now, but
Oh,
other
fuck,
than
that,
Yeah.
God damn. I'm off of it. Week 3, J.D.
Speaking of
McKissick,
J.D. McKissick,
Jarek McKinnon. That's the correct name.
Sorry, you're
But,
sleepy.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
it's a little late.
Oh well.
I'll just move on here. I mean, he scored 168 points. I mean, Bryce was fucked.
The almost comeback of the week right here.
yeah, almost.
It was close.
You know, the thing is, if Devontae and Renfro wouldn't have collided and ran into each other, Devontae was about to be wide open for another deep touchdown, and he would have won.
Not to mention Damian Harris and T. Higgins going out first quarter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was an unlucky week.
I was just thinking about our prize picks locks that completely shit themselves this week. So we just won't talk about that.
Yeah.
3-0 the first week. I think we were 0-3 this week, weren't we?
Did we fall back to earth, or did
I kind of mine got I picked T. Higgins, and he just got hurt in the first quarter, never came back. That's just kind of unlucky.
I'd say so.
The Lions didn't score a single point, so that says a lot. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes is that guy, and Daniel Carlson's the best kicker in fantasy.
And football, real life.
Hey, he's coming close to that record. 38 in a row.
Wow. Another 160. Don't be humble. Talk about it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, Ramondre got running back one duties and ran for 161 on the Lions, which that was kind of expected, like combined, I guess. But since Harris went out, they didn't have a backup with him that game, so Stevenson played every snap. So that worked out very well. Fournette basically turned into a wide receiver this week. Amon-Ra having 6 and my team still having 165 makes me feel very good at this point, especially with Kyler only dropping 16 against the Eagles. But besides that, Godwin just had an okay week. Mike Williams had a great week, which that's not going to be sustainable at all. And Kelsey dropped 4 touchdowns. So whenever all that happens, it's just going to be a good week. And Brandon's team absolutely crapped the bed, too.
I don't know. Brandon's team kind of had a good week for them. Sorry, Brandon.
3 points is big. That's a lot for
Yeah, probably going to see a lot of weeks like that out of
if
Beard's
and
team.
Logan just played each other every single week, those matchups would be fantastic. They'd be close games. It'd be like 85 to 86.
Tough.
Matchup of the week.
I don't know about that one. Talk about it. What went wrong? What went right?
This is my team. If I would have started Geno Smith, I would have won. Yeah, that won't ever happen again. Geno Smith is my starter from here on
What'd
out.
you have?
I mean, you got screwed with your
I
running
wouldn't
back.
have won, but I would have been a lot
Did
closer.
Geno drop?
He dropped 24.
Yeah. J.K. Dobbins and Naeem Hines combined for like 5 points. And I still almost scored 100, so I'll take that. I did make some trades this week. Got rid of JT. I got Joe Mixon now. Got rid of fucking TJ Hawkinson after dropping 1.4. I got Kittle now, so who knows how that's going to work. Got rid of Drake London because he shit the bed too. Got Devin Singletary to have that second running back if I don't want to start JK. DK played great, and I think DK is going to sustain that success if Geno keeps playing the way he's doing. I'm going to keep Geno as a starter until week 13. So Geno will be my starter for the next.
But you traded DK too.
Oh yeah, I traded DK too, so I don't have DK anymore. But I'm okay with that. I have Hollywood Brown now, so I'll take Hollywood Brown and JJ. Even with D-Hop coming back, I think it takes the pressure even more off of Marquise because he goes from being the wide receiver 1 to wide receiver 2, and I think his targets are going to stay up. Or if they do drop, it won't be by much because they're going to throw the ball to D-Hop. Like, that's just going to happen. But I do think that the Marquise seeing less double teams and getting to work in one-on-one coverage will help a lot. So And I don't think Kyler's just going to stop throwing him the ball. So I like where my team's at. Graham Gano was an absolute monster. We just had to. I didn't have to go make some trades, but I wanted to go out and just get a little bit more consistent. I just felt like my team was very boom or bust in some positions, and not having JT, I don't want to have to deal with the back and forth of it because he could very well go down again, and it's just the team isn't looking great. Mixing leads, I think the NFL and like running back touches, so I like that. But D-Hay had a great week. Doing too much. Brees Hall kind of fucked me. The Jets going out to Miami and just dropping like 35 points just didn't help. So, good week for D-Hay though. Well-reserved win.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Go ahead, Chase.
Off week for the boys. Miles Sanders and A.J. Brown underperformed. Adam Thielen sucked. My kicker got a point. Thank you, Jalen Hurts and Cooper Kupp, for showing up. I was told once my Eagles come back to earth, I would lose. That's not the case this week at all, because I got an absolute unit in Cooper Kupp still. He's still on the block for anybody that's wondering. But for now, I'm going to roll with him. Luckily, I have a new running back. I have Mr. Kenneth Walker here. Thank you, Rashad Penny, for going down. Hope you recover, but thank you. But overall, I'm still the best team in the league, and it's not even close.
His no running back.
All right, well,
went to fucking got Kenneth Walker and fucking Saquon and only lost Jamar Chase. What the fuck?
Well, I went ahead and cleaned house for anybody who doesn't know yet. Mixon, pack your bags, you're gone. Aaron Jones, pack your bags. Hollywood, see ya. Kittle, see ya. Deontay, see ya. The only two people I've kept so far is Brady and CD, and I've been in a couple talks for CD, but I don't know if they're going to go anywhere, so he'll probably
What about
stay.
Young Hoku?
But, he got me 0, but, I mean, you look at the weeks before, he's been money, so he'll probably stay.
He's bad.
All right, well, anyway. Yeah, so I'm 1-4, had to take some chances, so what other chance to take other than going after Jonathan Taylor after I traded for him last year, and he went off after I traded, so I'm going to just try to do the same thing. And I traded the Packers running back situation for Brees Hall because thought process behind that was there's always a rookie running back every single year that always finishes like near the top 5 in fantasy, and this year it clearly looks like Brees Hall. He's ranked like number 7, I believe, right now. In the first 2 or 3 weeks, he wasn't even starting. Like Michael Carter was starting. Now Brees Hall is taking over that backfield. So I was like, you know what? I'll just risk it. And I'll just put my faith in Jonathan Taylor and Brees Hall, and we'll just see where this goes. Because, yes, Joe Mixon leads the running backs with touches, but he only averages 2 yards when he touches it because his offensive line fucking sucks. So I hope you have fun with that, Wyatt.
Jonathan Taylor's line hasn't been much better, just letting you know.
Yeah, well,
You can ask me.
Jonathan Taylor also struggled last year for 4 weeks, and look what happened.
Well, that's our recap of this week. Some things in this league just don't seem to change. Chase is still undefeated, and Logan still yet to win a game.
And we're going up against each other this week. So.
And they literally play each other this week, yeah.
So something's going to change.
That's my
or
lock.
nothing's going to change.
Don't do that.
That's
Yeah,
my
I'm
lock
locking
of the
Logan.
week.
I'm locking
Me
Logan.
too. Me too. You heard
If
it, dude.
Logan goes 0-6, we might have to have him on the podcast next week just to have him explain himself. Absolutely embarrassing. Now, I will say I was last year's loser in the league, but I did not start the year off 0-6. That was not the reason I finished last, that's for sure.
Hey,
He ain't 0-6 yet.
you can go winless in the regular season and still not have to eat the wing. The loser of the consolation bracket eats the wings.
Which is the
so you
dumbest
just got to
shit
win
ever,
one
in
game
my
at the end.
opinion. I think it should be the
I
regular.
No,
mean,
it's
I think
not.
it is. If you go 0 and
No.
whatever, and you're not eating wings.
Yeah,
You
if
should
Okay.
also have to
Alright,
eat the
Logan
wings.
we're
goes
inserting a
0
rule right
16
now.
Okay. If
14.
Logan goes 0
We're
14,
inserting a rule right now. It's the loser of the consolation unless somebody goes winless. If you go winless, you are eating the wings.
fuck, even one win. If you go 1 and
I
13
agree.
and get to the consolation bracket and win one game, you're good.
Well, then whoever you beat needs to be ashamed of themselves.
What can they do? It's fantasy football.
Well, what can the winless guy do? It's fantasy football.
Well, that's just part of it. If you're that bad, you've done something wrong.
Yeah, it's just part of it, Wyatt. Yeah, exactly.
And
If
that's
you
why
go,
Wyatt
if
needs to
you're,
eat wings.
if Logan goes 0 and more than 0 and 7, he is doing something wrong.
Yeah, exactly, Tag. You're the one to talk, Wyatt. You still haven't ate the wings yet.
Yeah, I know. Even though Logan does,
We're
some
coming up on
dumbest
an
trades.
entire year now, and you still haven't ate them.
Yeah, I know.
We're bringing them to your apartment soon.
Okay. I'll lock my door. Moving on from that, I guess we're going to talk about week 5, some games that we really liked. And I think this week, instead of talking about all the games, because we don't watch them all, I don't think any of us in here watch every single game, even on Red Zone or anything like that, just because we have our own teams to watch, and when our teams are on, we want to watch that team. So, other than Kendall getting Monday
Besides
to
you.
himself, what besides me? Yeah, I didn't watch the Saints game this
Yeah,
week.
besides you.
Yeah, I was delivering groceries. I was making money. But
Never forget the time that the Bears and the 49ers were playing. Wyatt is literally locked into the screen at my apartment, literally locked into the TV the whole game. At the 3 o'clock window, the Saints and the Bucks are about to start, and this motherfucker just goes to sleep on the couch.
yeah,
He just went to sleep when his team was about to start, and he was locked into the Bears and the 49ers.
well, I ate a bunch of chili and I got sleepy, man. It was fucking not.
Yeah, and you started snoring, and Jake slapped you upside the head and woke you up.
Nice.
It was a good nap. I went home shortly after that. But I think we need to talk about a couple of games this week. I don't think we should talk about all of them. I definitely think we need to talk about. We can start with the Tampa Bay game. Tampa Bay and Atlanta. The roughing the passing penalty was kind of the focal point of that game. It's just a bad call. And do I think the Bucks would have still won the game? Probably. But did it really kind of close the door on the Falcons? Yes. And I don't know what y'all think about the call, but I just think it's completely unacceptable. Like, you either got to let them play, or you got to call every time you touch the quarterback now. It's got to be roughing the fucking passer.
What was he supposed to do there? I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't like he intentionally did it. I mean, this is just the way that he was coming in at Tom Brady. And, was he supposed to hold him up and like slowly bring him down? I don't know, but I know why they're doing it. I guess because the whole Tua thing. So the NFL does this quite often, like overcorrecting themselves, and then slowly reverting back to like their normal ways. But that call can't be made, especially in like the fourth quarter, right there. Not in a pivotal moment. Definitely killed the game for the Falcons, even though they might not have won at all. But definitely killed any chances they had. So can't happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't really know what Grady Jarrett is supposed to do, kind of like you said. I mean, we'll touch on another one here in a minute, but I mean, he just sacked Tom Brady. I mean, yes, I get it. Like the play that Tua got hurt, like he got slinged around like that and he hit his head off the ground. Like I understand, but that one didn't get flagged, did it?
Mm-mm.
No. Like, so at some point they got to like be consistent about it. Or in my opinion, Drew Brees has actually been pushing for this for like 2 or 3 years. Roughing the passer needs to be a penalty to where it is like challengeable or reviewable, because there's to a point where a 350-pound defensive lineman, they're running full speed after they just got done shedding a block. So their momentum is carrying them forward. They cannot just slow down. Like physics does not allow a human body to slow down as they're going to the ground or like tackling somebody, from stopping them from like pulling them or like landing on top of them. Like they just can't. So Drew Brees has been pushing that it needs to be reviewable to where it's kind of like a judgment, kind of like baseball with umpires with balls and strikes. You kind of just judge based off whether you think it was intent of injuring somebody. Like the guy that tackled Tua, he didn't intend to hurt him. So, I mean, that wasn't a penalty. It's just unfortunate that Tua got hurt. Same thing with Brady. Grady Jarrett he wasn't trying to hurt Tom Brady. He was just tackling him and sacking him. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he's just doing what he's getting paid to do.
And I will say on top of that, like the rules of roughing the passer are quite definable. It's not like with pass interference where it's a lot more objective. You know, you either fall on the quarterback, you slam him to the ground, or you hit him above the shoulder pads. If any of those three things happen in the review, it's a flag. If they don't happen,
or hit him late,
or hit him late, and it didn't happen in the Falcons call, if they'd reviewed it, they would have pulled the flag back up.
Definitely.
But other than that call, that game was not exactly the most like fun game to watch. But Tag, is there any game this week that specifically you want to talk about that you caught your eye this week?
I watched Titans Commanders at the 12 o'clock window, but the only thing I really noticed is the Titans cannot guard. It's not even the number one receiver. It's just a receiver. De'Ami Brown just lit us up. He only had 2 catches. They were both like long touchdowns. I don't know. I guess deep plays are just killing the Titans, which they still beat the Commanders, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah. I'll talk about the Saints game real quick. Taysom Hill's that guy. That's all you need to know. But moving on beyond that, I'm not even going to.
Everybody's that guy.
The Giants-Packers game was one of my favorite games this week to watch. The London game, both London.
Another
games
great London game.
Great. And this game especially was great.
Absolutely.
Brian Dable's the fucking truth.
Ah.
I've been saying it for weeks now, and I'm fucking right.
Here we go.
I'm not going to lie. Now, you might say, okay, they're getting lucky or whatever, but at the end of the day,
lucky.
if you're making Daniel Jones, I get it. It's Daniel Jones. If you're making Daniel Jones look that fucking good, where he's sustaining 14, 15 play drives.
He's not.
Exactly. It's scheme. It's Brian Dable being able to call the offense in a way that makes Daniel Jones look that good.
No, he's not making Daniel Jones look good. He's making the New York Giants look good.
Hey, and that's part of it.
And Saquon's back.
Brian Dable's a hell of a coach. The play calling that he's allowing Daniel Jones to be effective, because that's been the issue all the time. Is Daniel Jones for the first 4 years of his career now has just been extremely inconsistent. And this year, whether you like him or not, he's been consistent. He's been the same quarterback week after week. You know, he's running the ball a lot more. He's not throwing the ball deeper down the field. He's keeping everything in front of him. He's making the easy reads, and he's hitting the receivers that are open. For someone like Daniel Jones that isn't that great of a quarterback, he's not going to make the best plays out there. He's not a Derek Carr or a Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen that's going to go shred a defense. He's got to do what he's got to do, and he's just playing fundamental football. He's managing games, and that's how they're winning. That and their defense has been playing really good.
I'm willing to give you credit because I feel like everybody should about the Dable and the Giants, but Daniel Jones still fucking sucks.
I've been excited about Brian Dable being the head coach of the Giants since he got fucking hired. Because I knew this is
Daniel Jones threw for 70. Daniel Jones threw for 70 yards against the Bears, and they won.
Fair done.
70.
He went out at one point.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't for that long.
I will say, his ankle's
Guess
still
what?
not 100%.
Saquon Barkley.
His ankle's not 100%, and Daniel Jones was fucking running with like no care in the world. He was getting absolutely popped. Yeah. Like he wasn't sliding or nothing. He was getting blocked.
I like Saquon Barkley a lot. I always have since he got drafted. So I hope they keep doing this, honestly, and I hope he keeps staying healthy. But I don't know, touching the football 30 times a game. Yeah. Touching the ball 30 times a game for a dude who's had 2 significant knee injuries. Just a little worrisome.
Yeah. Their next 3 games potentially can be 3 straight losses, but after that, after their bye week, they start playing some bum-ass teams. Like this team's on pace to probably win 8 to 9 games, if not more. just because the second half of their schedule is a lot easier than this next 4-week stretch.
They might make the playoffs.
They very well could, because Dak could
And
fucking
then
come back and bring the Cowboys back to earth. Kill all the momentum.
Maybe.
Dude.
There's
I just won't
there's
say
a
anything.
QB controversy in Dallas, bro. How do you take him out? He's the hot hand.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just
Their offense is not winning them games right now.
yeah, I was about the Cowboys are just a good football team, especially that defense.
Just feed Zeke, dude. That's all you gotta do. Just fucking feed him.
Give Tony Pollard
All
the
right,
ball
well-
and send Zeke.
Feed Zeke, yeah. This
Give him
ain't,
his
this isn't 2018
feed
or
him his
before.
freaking wallpapers.
Chase, is there a game?
There's
that
a
you
new quarterback
specifically
running back
wanna talk
duo in
about?
Dallas, and it's Cooper Rush and Tony Pollard.
Oh my god.
Well, you know the game I want to talk about. The Eagles and the Cardinals. It was
Matt,
who locked
Lock
it.
of the week.
All right. Well, congrats on that. I'll just for future references. I'm not ever locking the Eagles, as you know, my record is terrible with the locks of the week. Not doing so hot in that department. But the Eagles had a game this Sunday. They played the Cardinals. It was a very close game. We played like shit offensively and defensively, honestly. We kept on running these stupid like screens, and it was awful because like we didn't move the ball downfield at all. It felt like last year's offense, where it just felt like we were going east and west, and hope that like we got enough blockers to get in the way, to, like make something happen. But it's not going to work like that all the time. Got super lucky though. I'm just going to skip to the end. Super lucky because Kyler Murray's a dipshit. Can't, A, run out of bounds because I feel like that's a safer option, or B, just make sure you get the first down. And I read that the graphics on like the scoreboard and stuff said 1st and 10, and then he was apparently he said he was hearing them say clock it in his ear. But I mean, in my humble opinion, I would at least look over and make sure, hey, they're not moving the chains yet, so we can't do that. Or I don't know, but I mean, you can't do that. And then, right before the kicker even kicked the ball, the announcer team, they were like, he's been hooking the ball right the whole time in warm-ups. And lo and behold, guess what he did? He hooked the ball right. So we got super lucky that game. That's probably the worst game we've played so far. And I hope it's the worst game we play all year, because we're not going to beat another team like that. And honestly, if the Cardinals were a full 4-quarter team, they would have whooped their ass. But they suck in the first half. So got blessed.
Well, Kendall.
I do want to say something about that game.
Yep.
Matt Amendola has managed to lose the game for two different teams in the last 3 weeks. And, I mean, I feel like Kyler's getting a little bit too much of the blame, because it's a 40-yard field goal. Like, the kicker hits that most of the time. If they don't hit it, they don't need to have a job, which I guarantee you Amendola got cut, especially with Matt Purchase coming back.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yeah, tough.
I just feel like that can't happen.
Well, Kendall, I'm just going to shut up and let you talk. Wow, the floor is yours.
Well,
Las Vegas Travis Kelce's.
well, I got most of my anger out last night after I didn't talk to anybody. I got it out. Woke up in a little bit better of a mood when I looked at the grand scheme of things and realized that we just played a hell of a football game. Just came up one place short. I will say I don't know why we're getting close to field goal range and they hadn't stopped Josh Jacobs all night, and it's 3rd and 1 and we don't run the ball. I realized, yes, Devontae was wide open. He should catch the ball and get 2 feet in. And I realized that our dudes ran into each other, but you can't tell me Josh Jacobs ain't getting a yard in 2 tries to get a first down, and we could just clock it and then reset on 2nd down. But anyway, we played a great game. In my opinion, we're getting so close, just closer and closer to being a great team. I honestly feel like I've never seen such a good, like 1-4 team, if that makes any sense, in my life. I just feel
Better than the 4-1 Giants.
like I don't know, luck is just not on our side. We just can't catch a break, really. And our games after the bye week, we got a bye week this week, so maybe we can reset. Our games after the bye go Texans, Jags, Saints, Colts, Broncos, and
That's right.
another not so great team that's very winnable. So our next 6 games are very winnable. And if we can win, I said if we can win 5 of those games, because they're all winnable and they're not great teams, we would be 6-4 after that, heading into another rough stretch to end the year. And who knows what could happen.
Well, one of those
No,
last
6-5.
couple
Sorry,
weeks
not
against
6-4.
New Orleans, Just letting you know.
Wow.
Good luck. But
Yeah, we'll
that
see,
is-
bud.
That is week 5. Pretty good week, I think. A lot of good games, a lot of controversy talked about all week long. But I think now,
By the way, glad you said that. I'm glad Raiders Chiefs Monday night game of the year so far.
it's up there.
Mm,
I don't know. If
It's got to be one of the candidates. So far, it's definitely one of the candidates.
I feel like Saints Vikings last week in London was up there too.
That was a very good game.
But that's week 3. I think now's the time that we get most of our TikTok clips. Chase, NFC Power Rankings. Let's hear them.
All right.
Going into week 6.
All right. Well, starting off, we're just going to kill this team off. This team is dead. They're not making the playoffs. They're not doing anything. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win another game all year. As the Panthers, so they are 16. Number 15, we have the Commanders. 14, we got the Lions. 13, the Bears. 12, the Seahawks. 11, the Saints. And at number 10, we have the Falcons, who seem to always compete. No matter who they play against, they always compete, and they're always a couple plays away from winning. And they are my contender for the time being.
Sounds pretty familiar.
I love those Falcons. Number 9, I got the Cardinals. Like I said, if they played 4 quarters, they'd be a good team. But they don't play 4 quarters. They play a half. And that half's a good half. That's a damn good half. But they dig themselves in too big of holes to come back and win. 7, the Rams. Don't know what's wrong with the Rams, to be honest with you. They suck. They're in bottom 5 of NFL teams in point differential with minus 36. And it's crazy because not too long ago they won Super Bowl. So 7, I got the Giants just because I don't believe in them yet. I don't believe in them. It is what it is. I don't. Daniel Jones just, not it right now. But who knows? 6, got the Packers because they suck too. They lost to the Giants. 5, I got the 49ers. 4, I got the Vikings because they're a good team. 2, I got the Bucks because they stink. They almost lost to the Falcons. And I think Tom Brady's fallen off still. I know nobody seems to agree with me, but I feel like Tom Brady just isn't what he used to be, and I feel like there's something wrong with that Bucks team. So I don't know what to expect. Number 2, I got the Cowboys because their defense is probably one of the best teams. They're one of the best defenses in the NFL. So it all depends on if Dak makes the offense better or what. And then number 1 is the Eagles for obvious reasons. They're the best team in the NFL. Nobody can stop them. They're going 17-0, and we're winning another one. So that's my power rankings.
Okay, Kendall, we're just not even going to recognize that. You can go ahead and go.
All right. Well, every week the AFC is just getting much harder to rank because these teams just keep beating each other, and I don't know who's. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Last Texans. I know they beat the Jags, but you're still horrible. Or sorry. Yeah, Texans beat the Jags, so they're last. 15 Steelers, 14 Jags. I can't confirm. I was a little too much on the hype train for the Jags. 13 Broncos, 12 Raiders, 11 Colts, 10 Patriots. All right. So then, number 9, I'm giving this team a little bit of love because they are 3-2, and I just realized this today when I looked at it, and that's the New York Jets. I don't know. They're 3-2, so I don't feel like it's that crazy to put them above any of the teams I just said.
Skylar Thompson, the Browns choking, and what was their other win?
I don't know.
I can't remember who they beat.
Again,
The fuck?
I just can't. What?
God damn.
I'm about to figure it out.
I thought the
We'll
Colts
see
or
about
the
your
Raiders was fucking bunk, but good lord.
Well, I mean, I agree, but
Best 1-4
they have a
team
better
you've
record.
seen,
So I
but you
don't
put
know.
the fucking bum-ass Jets over them?
This is
Jets beat the Steelers.
why
too.
you got to realize. I think we're a better team than the Colts, but this is a power rankings list. This is a week 6 power
I ain't
rankings.
got no fucking power.
Hell yeah.
Fucking lights are out.
Yeah. We'll see about your
Shit
top
in the
10 here in
fridge
a
is
minute.
going bad.
Anyway,
He's probably putting the Giants at 4.
Bengals at 8. Titans at 7. 3-game win streak. Tennessee Titans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mike Vrabel's got
Somehow.
that team turned back around.
Mm.
6, the Browns. They went toe-to-toe with the Chargers. I still think the Browns are a great team. 5, Dolphins. I'm not going to hold that last loss against them too awful much because they just didn't have a quarterback. 4, Chargers. 3, Ravens. 2, Chiefs. 1, Bills.
Fair enough.
I still don't think it's that ridiculous to put the Jets at number 9. It's not like I put them in the top 5 or anything.
Yeah.
Just wait till White puts the Giants at 4. I know it's coming.
Yeah,
We're not at
God
4.
bless.
So,
I mean, let me hold on, real quick. So the Jets are 3-2. Are they better than the Patriots right now?
no.
I think they are right now. Are they better than the Colts right now?
I mean, fuck, the Patriots' defense will lock them down. They held the fucking
They're better
Lions
than the
to 0
Texans. They're
points.
better than the Steelers. They're better than the Jags right now. I think the Broncos are overrated. I know the Jets aren't that good, but
I mean, the
they're
bottom of the
3-2.
AFC is bad.
I think we're
Bad.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think we're clearly a better team than the Jets, but this is just a week 6 power rankings. So
Well, time for the real list. The list of credibility,
Time
the
for this
list of
shithole.
fairness, the list of, just
No.
knowledge. My week
No.
6 NFL power rankings. So I'm going to give my honorable mentions first, and then I'm going to go top to bottom because the changes are really in the bottom of the list. Honorable mentions go to the Dolphins and the Packers. Neither one of these teams are in my top 10 this week. The Packers, after losing to the Giants, they dropped out. They were at 9 last week, so they dropped out of the rankings. And the Dolphins were at 10 last week for me, and they lost. So they dropped to right outside of my top 10. I think they're right there at 11 and 12. Once Tua comes back,
bro,
and they
start
get
at
kinda,
10.
No, I'm starting at 1 because my top 4 didn't change from last week. So number 1 is the Eagles.
Makes
One,
right.
same team from last week. Number 2 is the Chiefs. Number 3 is the Bills. Number 4 is the Ravens. Here's where things start to change. Number
Oh, here we
5,
go.
My God, this
the
better be
fifth
the
best
Dallas
team.
Cowboys.
The 5th best team in the NFL that was not in my rankings last week is the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank
I've been
God.
sleeping on them for too long. I think it is a big jump from not being ranked to 5th, but I do think that they deserve to be lower on the list earlier on and work their way up to 5. But now they're just going to take a massive jump to 5. Number 6 was last week's 5th best team. That's the Chargers. Behind them, I have the Bucks at 7. Behind them, I have the Vikings at 8. They stay the same as they were last week. Moving down 2 spots from 7 last week to 9 is the LA Rams. And to round out my top 10, I have the New York Football Giants
Hell yeah.
at 10.
I got a major problem.
Okay.
Where are the San Francisco
There were
49ers?
Yeah, they're not there. They're somewhere.
They're a better football team than the Rams right now. The 49ers are a much better football team than the Rams right now.
I mean, it's still the Rams, though, in my opinion.
But how long will
I know
it still be the
49ers
Rams?
Beat the Rams. Not for long.
At what point do you realize that their offensive line has turned into like terrible, and they don't have a
That's
deep
why
threat
the
on
Rams
offense?
they're 2 spots
Man,
from
Matthew
being outside
Stafford
the
doesn't
top
have an
10.
elbow.
I mean, they're right there on the
Dude,
edge.
the 49ers didn't even get an audible mention.
No, fuck them. They're ass.
Oh,
Jimmy G's terrible. They run the ball too much.
All right.
It's not sustainable.
Didn't they
Kyle
beat the
Shanahan's
dog shit
overrated.
out of the Rams 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
And the Rams dropped from fucking 4-7 after that loss, and then they dropped from 7 to 9. And honestly, if they
And the
keep it up,
49ers went nowhere.
They're like at like 13.
13.
They're underneath the Packers and Dolphins.
I literally watched a guy this morning on First Take say that the 49ers were the 5th best team in the NFL. But it's all right.
That's why I'm better than them. People
Right,
come
preach.
to watch me, not them. Our 40 viewers are fucking better than the bots that listen to First Take.
Oh.
And who watches fucking ESPN anymore, dude?
Not me,
Shit's
dude.
Ass.
Okay.
I listen to us.
Okay. Do you think if right now, at this current time, which is how you judge power rankings, if the 49ers and Rams lined right back up and played again, you think that the result would be any different?
I think the Rams would win. I think if they played this week,
okay.
the Rams would win.
I
I
respect
just
it.
think they would. I mean, I see what you're saying. I respect the 49ers.
Okay.
I don't think they're terrible, but I do think the Rams would win.
They'll be there next
I
week.
don't think
Okay.
that the 49ers
I mean,
would
the
be
Rams-
able to hold.
The Rams are the Rams, but the 49ers are good.
I will say the Rams are falling fast. I mean, they were top 5 2 weeks ago. Now they're at 9. The top 3 is not going to change until something drastic happens. The Eagles are guaranteed number 1 spot until they lose.
Hell yeah, I like it.
The fucking Chiefs are guaranteed 2 spot until there's for a while, and I'd say the Bills are the same way.
Until the Bills beat them this week.
If the Bills beat them this week, then it'll flop. But those 3 teams are in a tier up here, and the rest of the league is like here.
Oh, damn.
Like there's just a gap between
I'm not
the Eagles,
disagreeing
Chiefs,
with
and
that.
Bills.
Saying the Ravens aren't there?
I was about to say I would borderline put the Ravens up there,
The
but
Ravens
it's okay.
are at the top here, and they're the rest of the leagues. Those 3 teams are here. The Ravens are about to break over the hump. If their defense comes out to play every week, they'll break over the hump. That's why I put them at
Okay.
4.
I
I had the
can respect
Cowboys
that.
at 4 initially, and I was like, I think the Ravens are the better team, so I swapped them. So that's why Dallas is at 5. But that is our week 5. We're going into week 6 power rankings.
Not
Chase, you want-
it, as a whole, not bad, Wyatt. But I still think the 49ers should be in there, but not bad.
Thank you. Chase, you want to go ahead and pull up the pick screen for this week? Just some reminders on the picks. Locks of the week. My lock hit. DeBeerich's lock hit.
Yes,
Yeah. Chase, your lock didn't hit.
mine
That's,
hit.
and yours hit. I mean, Chase, you not hitting the lock of the week is like Logan not winning in fantasy. It's just guaranteed at this point.
I mean, who would have argued? Who would have been like, "Yeah, Chase, that's a stupid lock of the week." The Packers definitely won't beat the Giants.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
What?
It's just you're unlucky as shit.
Oh, by the way, B-Rich could not join us tonight due to unfortunate
Prayers.
circumstances. So thank you, Tag,
Yeah.
for filling back in for Tag.
It's
Yeah,
not that serious.
prayers up to
It's
Brandon.
serious.
Prayers up to Brandon for his sister
phone-
stealing his MacBook charger.
Yeah. But for Brandon, me and Brandon did win this week in the weekly pick'em. We tied. It came down to Monday Night Football, where if the Raiders won, Kendall would have won the week, and if the Chiefs won, me and B-Rich won the week. And we all know that the Raiders choked, and me and B-Rich won the week.
Travis Kelce won.
Yeah. What was that statistic you were talking about Travis Kelce Tag?
Hey, why don't you go fuck off? How about that?
What, Travis Kelce having more receiving touchdowns than
There
Justin
it
Fields having passing touchdowns all year? That one?
There it is.
I mean, Fields has 3. Kelce has 4.
God,
Last week, Kelce has 6 on the year now.
good
I
Lord.
think. Maybe 7.
But
He might have 7.
yeah, Chase, you want to share your screen? We'll go ahead and start picking these weekly pick'ems. The
There you go.
matchups have been tight. I mean, 9 to 10. I think 9 was the winner or 10 was the winner this week.
Bless you, Tag.
What was that?
That wasn't me.
I shared the wrong screen.
Sorry.
It was. There's the screen.
Let's be real. Only like we're 46 minutes in. There's like 2 people watching at this point, so who cares?
Hell yeah, we love you though, every one of you.
We love y'all too. Yep. Tag, you're the guest, so we'll let you go first, buddy.
All right, Commanders, go ahead and lock that one in.
Is that the lock of the week?
No, but 49ers, Falcons, I'm taking 49ers. I honestly think the Browns and Patriots might be one of the better games this week. It just kind of depends on if the Patriots defense holds up and Bailey Zappi, I guess. But I'm going to go Browns. Jets, Packers, I'm going to go Packers. I feel like they bounced back after last week. Colts, Jags, I'm going to go Jags strictly off of they just for some reason have the Colts number right now, and it's getting worse for some reason. I'm taking the Vikings over the Dolphins. I don't think Tua is going to be back yet. Honestly, I think the Saints are going to beat the Bengals this week. I think the Bengals are still they haven't really put it together yet, and I think the Saints are going to take advantage, which if Olave's out, that might change, but I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. Ravens are going to put the Giants in their place. Bucks, Steelers. It's not going to be close. Bucks are going to be the Steelers. I honestly think the Panthers are going to give the Rams a run for their money just because they got rid of their head coach, but I'm still taking Rams. I think the Cardinals will beat the Seahawks coming off of a tough loss. I'm going to take the Chiefs over the Bills, but that is going to be a great game. I think the Eagles are going to stay undefeated and beat the Cowboys, but I think it's going to be very close. I'm going to take the Chargers over the Broncos.
All right. Here's an update on the records overall for us 3 and B Rich for the jersey contest. Me and Brandon tied at the bottom at 39, 40, and 1. So one away from 500. Then Wyatt is in second place at 44, 35, and 1. He is now within 2 games of Chase, who's in the lead at 46, 33, and 1.
Come on, baby.
How do I do
I'm
this?
coming for that ass.
I'm about to check my record on the ESPN app.
But anyway, I'll go ahead. I'll
47
go.
and 29.
Damn.
I'll announce Brandon's picks. He sent them. B Rich picked the Bears, 49ers.
Burnout.
B Rich picked the Bears, 49ers, Browns over Patriots, Packers, Jags over Colts, Vikings over Dolphins, Bengals over Saints, Ravens over Giants, Bucks over Steelers, Rams over Panthers, Cardinals over Seahawks, Bills over Chiefs, Eagles over Cowboys, Chargers over Broncos. His lock of the week is the Rams over the Panthers.
Ooh. Do I need to say my luck? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Tag.
My luck's Bucks over Steelers.
All right. So who wants to go now?
You can go, Kendall. We can just go across the line. I can go next and then Chase.
Okay. I am also going to take the Bears
Bear
this
down.
Thursday night. Bear down.
Bear down.
I'll take the
Betting on the
49ers
wrong
over the
quarterback.
Falcons. Taking the Browns over the Patriots. I'll take the Packers over the Jets. I think that game's going to be a little closer than what people might expect. Just because I think the Packers are a little worse than what people think, and I think the Jets are just barely better than what people think. I'm going Colts over Jags. Vikings over Dolphins. I'm going Bengals on the road in New Orleans to beat the Saints in a very good game. I do think that's close. Ravens will put the Giants in their place. Bucks destroy the Steelers. Rams beat the Panthers. I'm going with the Seahawks over the Cardinals. Geno Smith has proved me wrong, and he's proved that he could sling it, so I'm going Seahawks. I'm going to go Bills over Chiefs. There's probably no shock that I was not picking the Chiefs. I am going to go back and forth on Sunday Night Football here probably all week, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Cowboys to try to make up a game on Chase because I know there's no way he's picking the Cowboys. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys. And I took the Chargers Monday night over the Broncos.
Lock of the week.
And my lock of the week is I'm going to lock the 49ers over the Falcons.
I just want to claim before I start my picks, I still have the best lock of the week record by far. But
No,
my
not by
games,
far.
I think I've only missed one.
You only got one more right than me.
Wait, is that a tie? Yeah.
Huh?
So what? So like
No, go ahead.
Jacksonville week 1, but all right. So week 1 or week 6. Fuck. Game 1 Thursday Night Football. I'm taking Chicago purely just because they're the home team. I think both teams are absolute dog shit. If there was a relegation for the NFL, I think they would get sent to the fucking CFL because they're that bad. But yeah, I'm taking Chicago in a shit show of a game where there's probably like 4 interceptions on both quarterbacks. Justin Fields will probably only throw for like 45 yards, but David Montgomery will go off, so it won't matter. Moving on to Sunday, I have San Francisco over Atlanta. It's pretty straightforward. I have Cleveland, the home team, over New England. Green Bay over New York. Indy over Jacksonville. I think Indy's going to come play pissed off and try to win, and maybe they succeed. Who knows? Minnesota over Miami, because even if Teddy plays, I still think they get their asses beat. Cincinnati over New Orleans, primarily because I think Andy Dalton's going to start. If Jameis starts, I'll probably switch to the Saints, but if Andy Dalton starts, I'm starting.
good
I'm
grief.
rocking with my guy right there, Joe motherfucking Burrow. That's my guy. I was actually, fun fact, I was going to go to this game for my bachelor party, but tickets just started to get too expensive because it is, the homecoming of Joe Burrow to New Orleans. So,
Saints fan.
I am a Saints fan, but I'm a realistic Saints fan, and I know that my team is not.
I'm rocking with my guy Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's my guy, dog. Moving on.
Yeah, you're going to be rooting for
Let's
him
go ahead.
over the Saints.
Let's go ahead and hear this next one.
Oh, I have Baltimore whooping the fuck out of the Giants.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm trying to win a jersey, so I'm not going to say some stupid shit.
I really hope that the Ravens win because
I
if
do
not,
too. But I would love
We're
for the
gonna hear
Giants
some.
to
We're
win.
gonna hear some dumb shit into their group chat as soon as if the Giants win, we're going to hear some dumb shit like, "Oh, I thought the Giants were going to get put into place."
No, I'm
I just
picking.
want to
I'm
say that
picking
Chase
Baltimore, but
definitely
I
just
hope the
checked
Giants
the
win. Because if the
Giants.
Giants win, that'd be fucking hilarious. Because then I could just be like, Brian Dable is the fucking truth. Shut your fucking mouth. Moving on.
Joe Burrow's my guy.
Pittsburgh might only score 3 points again this week against Tampa Bay. That'd be funny as shit if they scored 6 points in 2 weeks. But it's very possible because apparently Kenny Pickett can just not get the ball down the field. I think LA just steamrolls Carolina. Now, Carolina's a dangerous one because most teams, when they lose their head coach, their first game with their interim head coach, they're coming out ready to whoop some ass. But their head coach is Steve Wilkes, and yeah, he drafted Josh Rosen. That's all I need to say. Moving on from there.
Underrated. Better than Jay Fields.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Clip that shit. That's going on fucking TikTok. That's the title of the video.
I'll
Josh
guarantee you.
Rosen better than Justin Fields. Oh, damn.
Hey, you gotta get the title somehow.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks, Tag. Moving on from that fucking cold take.
I could name
Arizona.
50 better.
Arizona over
Give
Seattle.
me Drew Brees.
I think this will be one of the better games of the week, low key. I think Seattle playing at home, they're going to be very competitive. And I also think Arizona is going to be quite competitive too. I think it's going to come down to the wire. I'll say a little Matt Prater, 48-yard field goal for the dub. We'll see how that goes. I have Kansas City beating Buffalo. I think Kansas City, if they can get over the first half jitters and actually string a full game together like they had been against Buffalo, they'll be good. But it's going to be a good game. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's not a blowout. I hope Josh Allen doesn't go out there and just absolutely annihilate them. But I could see both of these teams being like a 3-point game, or I could see each team winning by 2 touchdowns. It's really going to be on which defense comes to play. And I think the secondary in Buffalo being so hurt is a factor. And I think that Kansas City's defense is kind of playing better than they should, even though their secondary's also been kind of bad, especially in the Raiders game. But, so, if you're a Stephon Diggs owner, you're fucking ready for this matchup. So, Jake, I bet you're fucking excited. Following that up, I got Philly beating Dallas. Big J Herbo, Jalen Hurts, probably going to go out there and just dominate. Cooper Rush. I really hope, Chase, that y'all just go out there and make him look like dog shit. And the defense just fucking tears him up. Darius Slay had like 2 picks, gritty to the end zone, touchdown, win the game type beat. And then finally, I have the Chargers. At home, Broncos country rides into fucking L.A. and rides back home another column in the lost column, another point in the lost column there.
I don't think that game is close.
No, I could see that being like fucking 42-13 or some shit, and fucking Russell Wilson gets hurt or some shit. I'm predicting it now.
Especially if Keenan's back.
Do you
this
think
week,
he
I
goes
don't see
to the
game being
presser
close.
after the game and says, "Let's ride again" if they lose?
Let's hide.
I'll jump through the TV.
Who's your lock, White?
My lock of the week is going to be Baltimore versus the Giants.
Wait, did you pick the Giants?
No, I picked Baltimore.
Oh,
No, he picked the Ravens. But yet, he's going to lock them over the team he's been vouching for
crazy.
all season. That makes a whole lot of sense.
did anybody lock in the Vikings-Dolphins game? Okay,
No.
thank God. Because I was going to do the Ravens and Giants, but I won't do that. All right.
Yeah.
This one's a tough.
Chase ain't been vouching for him, though. He ain't been vouching for
I was
the
picking the
Giants.
Ravens, dude. What the fuck? I was kidding. Hold on. All right. Anyway. Yeah.
No, that's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying.
I just need to get one lock on the board. All right. So I'll start Thursday night. This probably the bottom 5 quarterback in the league are playing each other. Um, I'm gonna go with Washington. I don't know why. I hope they win for your sake, Wesley. I really do. I'm gonna pick the Falcons over the 49ers because they are contenders and they are going to pull off the upset.
Goodbye, Deion Jones.
I'm gonna pick the Browns. I don't know why. There's no reason. It's a toss up, to be honest. I'm gonna pick the Jets over the Packers because I think Zach Wilson is the superior quarterback in this matchup. I'm just fucking with you. I'm picking the Packers.
Oh my god. I was ready to blow.
I'm gonna make that a TikTok with absolutely no context. I'm not including what you said after.
Yep.
Yeah,
do it as a preview.
I want to pick.
Cut mine and then cut
do that.
Chase's.
I'm gonna pick the Jaguars over the Colts because I don't know what team is going to show up. This team can beat anybody, but also lose to anybody at the same time. So, picking the Jaguars. I'm picking the Vikings over the Dolphins. This is my lock of the week. If I don't get this one right, I'm just not going to pick locks of the week anymore at this point. I want to pick the Bengals over the Saints because I think the Saints are a shitty team. I need them to lose for the draft pick's sake. So, I'm going to pick the Ravens over the Giants because the Giants are frauds. So, yeah, and the Ravens are not. Bucks over the Steelers because Steelers suck. Simple as that. The Rams I think are going to steamroll the Panthers. I don't think this team gets pumped up for their intern coach. I think they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's ride, I guess. Yeah, that too. So yeah, it's gonna be the Rams. I'll pick the Cardinals over the Seahawks. Just kidding. I changed my mind right then and there. Pick the Seahawks over the Cardinals. In Seattle, Gino's going to have a game, 300-plus yards, 3 touchdowns. Book it. The Buffalo Bills are going to beat the Chiefs. God. If the Chiefs can barely hang on against the Raiders, anybody can beat them. So I'm picking the Bills. Philadelphia is going to beat the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles are the best team in the league. They can beat anybody. Dallas sucks. So move on to the next game. This is almost my lock of the week, but I'm picking the Chargers over the Let's Ride guys because that team's in shambles, and I don't know. Russ is also hurt. I don't know if you guys saw that report, but he's also hurt. So
yeah. Yes. He's questionable.
Sounds like an excuse to cover up that he's ass.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey.
There's that. Boom.
All right, Chase. Let's pull up that bracket. So we're going to switch things up a little bit this week, and instead of doing a tier list, we're going to do a bracket. And instead of doing something sports-related, we're doing something fast food-related. So, as you can see on this bracket here, we have a bunch of fast food restaurants. A bunch of fast food restaurants that we are all quite familiar with, fans of, or not so familiar with, or hate. And we're gonna pick a winner. So, first up.
What if hey, real quick? What if there's 4 of us?
Yes, we just gotta convince the other person, one person to switch, dude.
Argue it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these are one-sided though. But Panera and Chick-fil-A.
That's Chick-fil-A.
Kidding me, dude? That's Panera, bro. Have you ever had Panera mac and cheese? A disclaimer: I work for Chick-fil-A, so I'm so tired of Chick-fil-A. So you're not going to convince me to pick Chick-fil-A. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
I love Panera bread, dude.
What?
I'm not switching. It's fucking Panera bread. It's not even close.
My God.
Why? Why is it Chick-fil-A? Give me one good reason.
Okay, can we switch Panera down to like In-N-Out and Burger King?
All right, hey, look, close your eyes.
I'd be down with that.
All right, there we go.
We reset the whole thing.
Cinnabon. Y'all never had this.
I'm gonna take Cinnabon just because I don't know what the other one is. Yeah.
Pollo Loco.
All right. Yeah.
I'll go Cinnabon. Make it easy.
Checkers and I'm going Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm picking
Dunkin'
Checkers because of
Donuts.
fries,
Just instant diarrhea.
but it is instant diarrhea. But I love diarrhea sometimes. Mashed. It's
Taco
Arby's,
Bell.
bro.
Taco Bell, not close.
It is Arby's.
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 Arby's. Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Upset.
That is
Fucking
stupid.
chips
That
and
is
cheese
stupid.
outta here, beer.
No. Everybody that's watching this, I hope you comment down below.
Ah,
how
dude,
stupid
Taco
that
Bell
is.
is a shit
People that are
show.
watching by this point.
Arby's is not
Arby's
ass. They have the
ass.
meats.
Move on.
Subway and
Arby's is dog shit.
they got the meats.
Literally, it's like dog shit in between a fucking bun.
That's why you get the chicken strips.
Subway, not close.
Oh, dude,
Subway,
Jack in
not
the
close.
Box. Have like 69-cent tacos, dude.
We don't have one around here.
What? Chase, what are you
I'm just fucking
eating?
that one. I was just arguing for argument's sake. I love Subway.
No.
Are you?
A&W, hot take.
We're not doing that one. The Five Guys.
Five Guys.
A&W.
I
A&W.
like it. I like A&W, bro.
Wait, what you
Yeah,
say?
but
What?
dude,
Expensive.
come on, bro.
A&W, let's go, baby.
Money doesn't
Rich.
matter. We're talking about food.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
overrated based on the
A&W has
price.
root beer floats. Five Guys
Yeah.
don't.
A&W's are beer.
But can you get a hot dog at A&W?
So
Hey, A&W. Yes.
All right, settle it. All right.
it's Whataburger.
Whataburger.
It's not close.
Whataburger.
Annie Ann's is very fire, but
Oh,
Whataburger.
another one. I'm picking Sonic.
Damn, this is the
A chili cheese
picking
coney,
Sonic too,
dude. Oh man.
Sonic.
I
the
am.
fucking drinks.
I am gonna go with Sonic.
Oh, dude,
going Sonic.
that's an upset. But
This is a this is the battle of the
That's a
shitters,
banger of a matchup, but I'm going
Hardee's and
Sonic.
KFC, bro. The battle of the shitters.
KFC, dude, by far the famous bowl puts it over the top.
Okay, here's what I'm.
Parties.
Would I rather have Hardee's breakfast or a fill-up bowl
Hello,
from
bowl,
KFC?
dude. I'm not awake for breakfast sometimes, so I mean, fuck that.
You know, I think honestly, out of all the fast food places, Hardee's has like the best biscuits.
Based on a
so I'm gonna go
biscuit?
Hardee's.
And I hate KFC
Yeah,
with a
that's
burning
literally what I'm
passion.
basing this off of.
I hate KFC with a burning passion.
Oh, okay,
so
well,
Hardee's.
I lost this one.
Hardee's.
Sorry,
Hardee's.
KFC.
I can't stand KFC.
Jersey Mike's.
KFC your ass.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike's. It's not even close. This is an expensive restaurant, by the way, for a sub. But
McDonald's fucking sucks.
What?
It's kinda-
I mean, McDonald's is definitely one of the best, just
Oh,
overall.
dude.
But
McDonald's.
No.
it's one of the most well known.
No.
But we're not gonna win it, so Jersey Mike's.
boom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just pick Quiznos.
Boston Market Quiznos. Like,
Just pick
Quiznos.
I've only ever ate
never ate
Quiznos.
at Boston Market.
Metropolis Quiznos, man.
Me either.
I've only
Quiznos.
seen like one.
Quiznos.
Quiznos or Boston
Burger
Market?
King and DQ, it's definitely Dairy Queen.
If Dairy Queen does not,
You talking
win
about this matchup
Dairy Queen.
or the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dairy
thought you-
Queen,
This,
just the
no,
matchup.
this matchup.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, I'm talking about the whole thing.
okay. I like Dairy Queen too.
You know what? If Dairy Queen doesn't win it all, you'll never see me on this podcast again.
Panda.
Panda.
And White Castle.
Yeah,
Panda.
I mean White Castle's cool,
White Castle
but
isn't bad.
I mean you can get the same thing at Walmart in the freezer aisle, so and you get the shits with it.
That shit slaps.
Too.
Just like eating at the real
Okay.
restaurant.
Panera can advance there.
Against
I do
Chipotle?
like Chipotle.
I love Chipotle though, but I like Panera better though. Never had In and
They
Out.
just put too much cilantro on everything.
Oh, on that Chipotle?
It's better. It has to be better than Long John Silver's. Yes, at Chipotle they put too much cilantro on everything.
I like
don't know,
Long
I'm
John
going
Silver.
Long
You get those
John
little bitty
Silver's.
like little crumbs. That thing's perfect. But
Crackle.
Oh yeah,
They
that
are.
thing's a gas.
I've eaten at each place once,
Uh,
but I'm gonna go.
oh,
Long John Silver's.
that is
Fuck.
if 100 people did this
Popeyes.
bracket, not only the one only us would pick
Who
Long
would
John
only
Silver's.
Pick Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about. Yeah, if 100 people do this, there's no shot Long John Silver's wins.
Popeyes.
Popeyes?
But anyway,
Wendy's.
I mean,
Wendy's.
I like Wendy's too, but I like Popeyes more.
Popeyes has a.
The Popeyes in Mayfield. Popeyes in Mayfield sucks. So
Red beans
I'm
and
going
rice
Wendy's.
from Popeyes is gas.
So we're
I'm going
Rice,
Wendy's.
biscuits. Dude, there's burger joints everywhere, but this is like the closest to like Cajun food you can get out of a fast food restaurant. It's so good.
4 for
Bro,
4.
yeah, that's all I gotta say. 4 for
Okay,
4.
Popeyes biscuit.
4 for 4.
Like I said, Popeyes in Mayfield sucks. So it
Ah,
absolutely
dude,
tells
well,
what I think.
coming from a guy that has like 10 Popeyes here that actually don't suck, Popeyes is top tier. But if I can't convince you,
Popeyes is a top 5 fast food restaurant.
oh yeah. So what are we doing, boys?
God, that's a damn.
I don't know, Tag. Do we give in here?
You're gonna let
You can't let
janky
a
ass.
fast
Like I
food
said, I have a
chain
bad
in
experience.
You're gonna let Mayfield decide.
Mayfield. Los Pinos is a
I'll go
really good
Popeyes
restaurant.
just
y'all
because
have.
I've never eaten. I mean, you're not wrong. Pinos is the only good restaurant. I'll go Popeyes. I
I'm
don't
fine to
care.
go Popeyes.
Jimmy John's. Tag, we know from Tea Room, Steak and Shake's not the move.
Well, Steak and Shake in Tea Room is in Tea Room. Steak and Shake's good.
Steak and Shake and Paducah is gas.
And their
I
burgers
can't
are so
say
good,
that,
they're
dude.
just covered in
I walked
grease.
to the Steak and Shake at 11 o'clock at night, and they had dishes piled up to like their cash register. It was so disgusting. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the most unsanitary.
I was
restaurant
gonna
in
say
all
I'm going Jimmy John's, but Steak and Shake is very good.
of Jimmy John's.
Birthday
is
cake
so
milkshake.
good.
Jimmy John's is
still.
freaky fast, though.
Jimmy John's.
they
Just,
make your
just
sandwich
All right.
so
Yeah, go ahead and do it. I'm the only one arguing.
So we're moving on Jimmy John's, or am I going to have to say Steak and Shake?
Yep. Yeah, Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
I'm the only one that's arguing Steak and Shake.
All right.
Jimmy John's and Popeyes. I think it's Popeyes there.
Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's.
You kidding me?
Jimmy John's.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
It's Panera.
Oh, here we go. There's another hot take.
Nah. Okay.
Long John Silver's.
No,
I ain't winning it, so just go ahead and.
Let's
put
be
Panera.
real here. Panera is delicious. Oh,
it's,
get your ass back over there.
it's so good.
I will say
Dairy
the
Queen.
top right part of that bracket up there, that top right region sucks.
Yeah. Dairy
A
Queen.
lot of people
not
would
close.
disagree. It
Dairy
has
Queen.
In-N-Out, Chipotle, and Panera in it.
I don't care. Dairy Queen, not close in this one.
Dairy Queen.
Panda Express is fake Chinese food. Oh my god, dude, get the fuck over there. All right. Dude,
Sure.
absolutely not. Jersey Mike's, bro.
Quiznos.
Thank you for having
Mike's.
common sense.
I've never.
You
I've
should
never
try
had
it.
Jersey Mike's.
Trust me. Trust. Oh. The biscuit?
Sonic.
Okay. Thank
Sonic.
God. All right.
Sonic, no. Sonic, not close.
This is the,
What a burger.
Whataburger. I think that is very slept on, but Whataburger.
Whataburger.
I think A&W is very
dude.
slept on.
No.
Subway.
Arby's, bro.
Arby's, bro.
Subway. Subway not close. Subway not close.
Dude,
Subway not
There
close.
is
Arby's.
there is
Subway.
no chance we're gonna
Subway not
do
close.
this.
There's no. There is. If Arby's beats Subway, I will walk off. I will walk off the damn set right now.
Why do you what's the,
Dude,
I'm
Arby's is
serious.
so good. That
There's
chicken
no
cordon bleu.
excuse. Dude, it's Subway. Subway is so much
Yes,
better
who?
than
It's
Arby's.
mediocre as fuck.
Subway is the best sub place.
Says
That's where I go if
most
I want to
of
see
this
who all the
country
crack
and most
addicts
of
in
this
town
world.
are.
if we ask 100 people
That's
what's
how
better,
Mayfield
Subway
Arby's
or
is.
Arby's,
say Arby's?
90 of
Correct.
the 100
Arby's,
are
yes.
saying Subway. Minimum.
No.
Minimum. No,
Arby's.
Subway.
No.
Arby's.
Not a
Subway.
chance in hell.
Have you ever
Arby's
had
would
a
get
slider?
You ever
20
had a
bucks.
mint chocolate chip milkshake from Arby's?
Yes, I've,
Yes,
I
I've had
have.
Arby's multiple
It is.
times. It is not Subway.
Right,
Curly
because it's better than
fries, bro.
Subway.
No, it's
There-
not even
Curly
fucking
fries.
close to
Subway's-
I think Subway has
Subway's
an offer.
spokesperson was a pedophile. We're moving. We're
Are we
moving.
gonna judge
We're
them
moving
off
on
of a
Arby's.
spokesperson? Or
Dude.
the food.
We
The-
have
no,
the
no,
meats.
We're not.
We
moving
have
on
the meats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Subway.
that's
we
the
have
gayest
the
slogan I've
pedophiles.
ever heard.
Dude, come on.
No.
What can I do to convince
Subway.
Dude, come on.
I'm sticking with
What?
Subway.
Man, what is
I'm not moving.
Subway?
You're not
There's
changing my
nothing-
mind.
There's nothing that Subway has that's the best in the fast food in the
Facts.
sub game.
Think about those
Arby's has the best fries,
fries.
in the fast food game.
Oh, those fries are good.
Whew.
You just
Stupid.
Sliders, gas.
Slide.
Chicken
Oh yeah.
sandwich, gas.
Oh yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him, Wyatt.
Yeah. Hey, mint chocolate chip milkshake.
I can't get behind that one, but
Oh, man.
go for it.
Subway, not
Hey.
close.
Fuck that.
Subway's got pizza too.
It's terrible.
Gas.
They
Arby's has a
No.
pizza slider and it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
come on.
You know what? Hold on.
And they have mozzarella sticks as a side item.
Boom.
You don't have to get fries.
Oh, you were
But they're not
out of your
good. They're
mind.
microwaved.
Subway's half the
Okay,
shit at
well,
Subway.
every single Arby's in this area sucks. So everyone I've been to, Union
Are
City,
you calling
Murray,
B Rich right
Mayfield.
now?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not calling B Rich.
We'll call B Rich and get him to be the tiebreaker.
This isn't a valid vote. B Rich opinion is just pointless.
Hey. Are you lagging right now? No. Yeah, okay.
That's
No.
Brennan. There we go.
Hey, you are the deciding vote.
Who
In
said
this,
this?
we are on the podcast live right now,
Who decided that he was the
and
deciding
we are doing
vote?
we
I
switched it
never
up and we're
voted on
doing a
this.
food chain bracket. Oh god! And we are split down the middle 2-2. Somehow this shouldn't be close, but somehow it is tied 2-2. Okay. What is better, Subway or Arby's?
You know what, man? Just because of the fact that I don't really eat it.
This is crazy.
Thank you,
Yes,
Lord.
sir.
Thank you,
That's-
Lord.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all I need.
Attaboy, Brennan.
Good job. No.
Fucking bullshit,
Hey, yes,
bro.
sir. Good job. Good vote.
Hey, y'all should clip Wyatt throwing his headset and make that a TikTok, but not talk about it. Not talk about it being.
I'm
food
being
fast
serious.
food.
I didn't know what Brennan thought was better, so that's why I called him.
It's Duncan.
Duncan.
It's Duncan. And then you might as well move
It's
Subway
Duncan,
on to
dude.
the Final
No.
Four, baby.
Exactly.
It's Duncan.
No, it's Subway.
Oh!
It is Subway.
What are
You
we
can get
saying?
coffee and donuts.
Subway's terrible.
Oh yeah, good lord! And I get fucking roasted for saying a biscuit, and we're really
Donuts?
talking about
Coffee,
donuts right
dude?
now.
All right, just
Biscuits?
all right, just so you be quiet.
Donuts.
All right, there we go. Sonic.
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 That's it.
And let's just make this
Sonic.
very fucking clear. Subway's not beating Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic. Sonic over
I was
Subway.
gonna say Sonic.
Jer-
I'll down.
Jersey
Go ahead,
Mike.
put that in the championship.
Okay.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy
Dairy
All
Queen.
right, I tried Jersey. It's Panera, dude. It's Panera.
Panera.
Don't.
Panera has so much more to offer than Jimmy John's. They have, okay,
I'll go
mind you
Panera
this.
then.
Panera has coffee.
Right?
They have pastries. They have sandwiches.
Preach.
They have the best mac and cheese in the fucking fast food
Facts.
industry.
It doesn't matter
They
whoever
have
makes
no
it is getting
soup.
beat by Dairy
Soup?
Queen.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Oh, no, I'm gonna argue.
Soup is fantastic soup.
All right, here we go.
Hey, if you take your bitch
That-
there,
that
you're getting your dick sucked.
Dairy
It's
Queen.
Panera, and it's not even close.
It's
Dairy Queen,
Panera.
and
and
it's not even close.
It
It's
it is
Panera.
Dairy Queen.
And it's
Panera.
not close. Okay,
Dairy Queen.
I would like the championship to be Sonic and Dairy Queen because I'm torn.
I'll make the phone call this time,
Yeah, I like it.
since you made the phone call last time.
Call somebody that you know is unbiased. I swear to you, I did not know Brennan's opinion on that. He's going to call like a former Panera Bread worker or something that loves. He's going to call somebody
Hey,
that
I
loves
got a
Panera.
question for
He's
you
going to call
on
somebody
the
that
podcast.
goes and eats Panera with him every day.
What is better, Panera Bread or Dairy Queen?
If it's a female, it's invalid.
I can't hear.
I don't know.
Okay.
I need to answer.
Dairy Queen.
Damn it!
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dairy Queen it is.
Sonic.
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 Okay, now this is a matchup of the ages.
Okay, we'll go one by one.
Sonic, get the fuck
Okay, tag.
back in there.
They're saying, bro, we don't deserve to be Hardys, bro. Okay, tag.
Sonic's like, I don't wanna
who's your
win.
pick?
Dairy Queen.
Kendall?
Skip me.
My pick is Sonic.
All right, I'm on Team Sonic.
Say I'm comparing.
Chicken strip basket.
Here's what I'm comparing. Yeah, chicken strip basket with gravy and
Dude.
the blizzards, compared to all of the Sonic drinks with like the chili cheese
yeah.
tots, the chili cheese conies, the
Cheese sticks.
Foot long quarter-pound cheese coney.
You know what? This is the
Onion rings.
deciding vote. Sonic's app is so much better than Dairy Queen's app,
Congrats.
so I'm going Sonic.
Congrats to Sonic. Clap it up for him.
Sonic.
I was going to call Wesley if we had a tie.
By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, if you have the Sonic app, it's
Anytime.
half price drinks anytime.
Any size.
Literally.
Except for the one in Murray. 'cause
anytime,
they don't
any
let you
size.
use the app.
Everything
Well,
sucks
that's why.
around
That's
here.
why Murray is poverty.
Yeah.
And that's why Mayfield
Oh,
doesn't
well,
have a
that
courthouse.
that's a cheap shot.
On that
Oh,
note, we're going to
hey.
go ahead and end the episode. So, thank you
Hey,
guys for
I live
watching.
here. I can say what I want.
Tag, thank you for coming on the show, man. Great content as always.
Yes, sir. Welcome. You're welcome for the title.
Yep, thank you very much for that. But otherwise, just make sure that you're following us on all of our socials. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok. You can see me put a bottom 3 quarterback in my top 3
On OnlyFans.
quarterback list every week because my quarterback looks terrible. We're not on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But yeah, Twitter, TikTok. Remember Rogue Energy /Hydro, 10% off your order. Okay, or you go to our fantastic Gucci level quality store. We have
Now we're just making false claims.
code HydroFall, 15% off your order. Which your order's still going to be like $45.
It sure will.
15% off's taken off because our prices are
Hey.
ridiculous.
You're helping us out.
So
You're supposed
So
to be promoting.
we're at
this.
an hour and 22 minutes. So Jake, Logan, Wesley, and the 4 of us, they'll probably watch it over. Thank us and you for making it to this point in the episode. Because our average viewership, let's just take a look here.
I think it went up.
On the YouTube Studio app. It might have went up. Our average play time. There we go. Our average view duration is about 4 minutes on our last video.
Oh, we can do it, boys.
Now, overall, it is.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
dude,
I
what
didn't
the
watch
fuck?
the last episode.
I don't need- Our average view duration is a
I'll
minute
run
and
for that.
36 seconds an episode. So, thank you guys for making it not to this point. But other than that, we will see you
I'll turn it
on
on
the
when I
next
go to sleep
episode.
tonight. Nick can just run.
Episode 13. Next week, same time, same place, same people, minus Tag. Be Rich will be back. So, thank you for showing up.
Tag, thanks
and
again
watching
for
to
stepping
this
in.
point.
Late notice.
Thank you, Tag.
Mhm.
Late notice. Be Rich, I'm sorry your sister gypped you out of your MacBook charger.
T's and P's.
But we'll see you next week. And T's and P's.
Sure.
And hope everyone has a great day or night based on when this video gets uploaded because it'll probably take 4 days. So thank you very much and see you later.
See ya.